reach to 200,000. But listen to this. The guy made accusation. He said Mark Ambler. He said the 106. He said the 103. Mark Ambler is the deputy NSA director for special services.
That's how we hear from these people speaking.
No, excuse me now. But for the fact that the police director, do you want to believe the police director?
I didn't listen to the
police director. Okay, so I'm telling you, for the fact that the director, no, I don't want you to listen to him. No, but then don't. So did you listen to the other people?
I didn't listen to the police director.
Did you listen to the other people?
I didn't ask my judicial report.
No, did you listen to the other side? Because you won't be biased now. You only listen to the other side.
I'm telling you, I didn't listen to the press conference today.
Okay, then give me a chance. Let me explain why you didn't listen to. Let me tell you.
Listen to everything around the world.
Okay, let me tell you why you didn't listen. Let me tell you why you didn't listen to. That make the interview good. Let me tell you why you didn't listen.
So I also have that duty to ask you questions and make
100%
to have the understanding of what you're saying.
But let me tell you why you didn't listen to. No, you asked the question. No, Chokon, come on. Let me tell you why you didn't listen to. You didn't listen to the fact that Gregory Como admitted that they went into negotiation, but the request could not have been met, so they backed off. So that means they kept the man negotiating. You brought the man, you put in one of the most luxurious hotels in Liberia. The man you say you charge.
What's a hotel?
Let's start luxury. The unpopular record for that is not healing. Probably you need to listen to them. They put the man in the hotel. The man had everything, trying to convince. In fact, Greg admitted that one of the family members intervened to bring the guy to Liberia. Okay. He said one of the family members intervened to bring the man. So they kept this guy. They thought that they could bribe him, and they kept carrying the money. Or anybody makes an accusation. Who is Mark Ambler as a journalist? Mark Ambler was the then police director when they shot at the CDC headquarters November 7, 2011. He was the director of police when President Salif established the Independent Inquiry Committee. The committee recommended the dismissal of the director of police for lying. November 7, he and Christina Tai. He had a press conference. Christina Tai lying to speak on November 7, 2011. He said people shot from the headquarters of the CDC. Let me tell you what Mark Ambler tried to use this ball. Mark Ambler believed that inquiry committee report, I think that was November 28, 2011, that when the report came up. Mark Ambler believed that it was Fanatico who was the lawyer to that committee who wrote the report.
Do you
That's what Mark Ambler trying to use this ball to indict Fanati.
Great. Do you believe people are sometimes used as state witnesses? Their compromises reach, especially when the state want to get certain information.
It's no crime on our law for someone to be state witness. But when you begin to offer them bribes, inducement.
So the issue about a bribe, like I said, I didn't listen to the police director, and I don't want to say you're saying the truth or you're lying, unless I listen to Greg.
The police director will call. Don't worry, you're listening now.
If you're just joining us, a reminder, you're listening to the conversation. Moses Acarous Gray, former representative of Montserrado County District 8, is here with us, and we're going up to 6:58. Now 5:58, 6 o'clock with the news. Let's come back to the issue about the invitation to co-file their subsequent detention onto the Monrovia City Court and then onward to the South Beach. You were very animated.
The first thing the government lied on them. That's my official position. The cream of people that are in the security apparatus of this country. I bring my friend, you bring my friend. Some of them on NSA payroll for 30,000, some 2,000. So group of criminals.
They lie on them about the capital.
They lie. The government of the Republic of Liberia through the security apparatus have no evidence. They are guessing. I'm emphatic because I know that. Let me tell you, they lied before on me. That were arrested with army ammunition, that we brought 2 truckloads of army ammunition to the country to overthrow Ellen Jones. They couldn't even bring 1 gun to court. That the same people, that man Ambler there,
your case could be different.
The man who Ellen Jones dismissed for lying and almost plunged this country into chaos. That somebody shot from the CDC headquarters while the police moved in to shoot. And they realized that it was a lie. That the man President Boakai appointed as the deputy director for special services at the NSA. That the man named the boy accusing you don't know my Ambler.
The zest and the urgency from you and others as it relates to co-filing the 3 lawmakers. I've not seen that with the others that were arrested. Is it because they are lay people or what?
No, every one of them would then fighting for them. In fact, you didn't.
That's the way you
No, you didn't follow it. from day one, probably I didn't come to this radio station, you didn't invite me or whatever. But from day one, the issue of Tom. Excuse me. No, but excuse me. No. Where the issue of Tom. When it came up, I released the video recording when Tom was even crying at the court. When Tom was even explaining how he was tortured. Every day I was on air demanding that Tom should be released. Every day. I fought for this with everything that you're thinking about. Before even the brought in Sibo, Fonati, and the other people. I've never shied away. From day one, I've insisted that they lie on Tom. From day one, I know how this government can lie. I know the people. We work in government before together, and I know them how they can lie.
I see you standing all alone in most of what you do. Do you see disintegration in the advocacy from the opposition bloc? I'm not seeing
no. I'm not.
You're the only person almost writing and
no. You're making mistake. You're making mistake. We are all for it. They spoke about it. Now that individual, but everyone run their political party now. Let's be real now. Everyone run a political party. How you want to say the way MPP will speak is not the way Liberty Party. Even Liberty Party issue a statement. Okay, the way the CDC may speak, it may not be the way the ANC may speak. Let's be real, ALP. But these people been speaking.
But you're a conglomerate. Group. See you coming together.
No, but the fact here is that oppositions will always talk. We open up. We're having conversations. We've been holding, look, there are a lot of conversations we've been holding right after the election. I'm not here to divulge that to you, okay? We've had a lot of meetings, a lot of conversations. No, it's not about the public interest. The one that's supposed to be told to the public will be told to the public.
Are you talking about 2020?
Man, you can't disclose your source sometimes. Forget about that one.
Well, you can do yours.
No, I can decide to hold it until the appropriate time. There is timing for everything. Now we are discussing now the disaster nature of this government and what we're discussing. Forget about whether opposition political party will be together 2020 now, whatever.
Let's talk about, let's leave the Capitol bill a little bit and talk about the rule of the government.
And I want to say that you have not less than 4 CDC lawmakers that have been officially charged by the police. I'm under obligation as former Assistant Secretary General, former Deputy Secretary General, Secretary General proper, vice chair for political affairs at the national level and former spokesman of the CDC. And where I come from politically with the mighty Congress for Democratic Change, I, Acarous Moses Gray, I'm under obligation to fight for my people because I know those people, they are being witch hunted. False accusation against them, innocent, defensible, who scared of trouble like that.
Why wouldn't you allow the investigation of both of these laws?
There's a political issue. I will tell you why it's political.
But if you speak
the manner
you do, Gray, then you are making it political.
No, it's political because the executive made it political. When the Supreme Court ruled that Fonati was the speaker, the president said he will not deal with Fonati, he will go to the quorum.
No, the president. So what do you expect the president?
No, the president. That's what the Supreme Court said. The Supreme Court said. The Supreme Court says to respect the ruling of the Supreme Court.
What did the ruling say?
What the ruling said? The ruling recognized Fonati as the speaker. The ruling said even if you have a quorum, there's not a procedure. It does not validate the ruling said all your actions are unconstitutional. For the president to send budget to a ruling that said all your actions are unconstitutional, and he sent a budget to that group, and he assigned security, and he flew away. Can you imagine the man who said he's speaker? He turned in and he went back for election after a few months.
What will you have
Can
done?
you imagine that?
So
it shows the illegitimate nature of the action.
What will you have done if you were in the seat of the president, looking at your government, its progress and everything, and the legislative impasse, the sitting speaker was legitimate, it's not having session because of no quorum and all of those, will you have shut down the government?
Let me tell you what we have done. The first thing is that imagine if President Boakai was in a room and they overchewing, maybe like Nkrumah then or other president, why you abroad overchewing? Just imagine, he and the speaker were together, a party people.
Including people from your
party. Including the stage the coup while you were there. Mr. President.
People
yes. Mr. President.
Did you know they were doing so?
No, listen, Mr. President. When they did it, they announced it while they were staying, bro. Mr. President, it's an insult to you for you to take the speaker along with you. And there's a problem there. Mr. President, you call your party people immediately. The man who call himself regime speaker. You say no, you can't embarrass me that they will. Let me tell you what you have. If you ask me what I will do, what I will do. I'm telling you, I will answer your question. It's you know what? It's an embarrassment to the president. It means that the president took the man for his people to take him off. That's what it means. That's how it will be interpreted.
They could not be
So
interpreted.
that's how it will be interpreted. So the president should have stopped his people. The president did not do that. He came back. The president assigned security to them. And what the president did, he assigned security, EPS officer, that so protect the family. He assigned them to come as an illegitimate speaker. He gave you all of the immunities.
What will you have to?
If that's what I'm saying, if I were the president,
yeah, we have the peace.
I told you, if I were the president, I'm going to thwart it because you undermines my own independence. You undermine under the doctrine of coordination, not interference. There's a difference between coordination and interference. For the fact that the president at a point decided to even call them to a horse, did you call that interference?
You know what?
That was the doctrine of coordination.
Do you know why he told them that?
You know what the president did? He asked for Nati to resign. That's what President Boakai did. He asked for Nati Kofa to say, Jerry resign. Then come went and say, I'm the regime speaker.
Mr. Kofa has not said that.
That popular record, he probably didn't intervene, but he can tell you that you won't call him,
he has not said that.
President Boakai asked, you know President Boakai, when President Boakai called, after he said resign, President Boakai called him again. You know he told President Boakai, he said, Mr. President, how can I trust you?
He discussed that with you?
Why you call him discuss that with that popular record?
What popular record? I've not seen it.
Yeah, he discussed that with me.
Great.
He said to President Boakai, he said, you call me again, Mr. President, how can I trust you?
Is that on record? We can obtain it.
Why you call on record when you go for a meeting with the president, you go record it? I'm asking
what it's because we have to authenticate it.
No. Listen, everything you can record people to authenticate something. I did that thing, man. Yeah, can't talk about you got to authenticate it. That I had to call it Joseph Bogada Bobo and flying private jet or around justifying it now on BBC why you should rap private jet. And now why you doing? Look, let me tell you why you condemn and you come back to contradict and do the same. A racist concern. That we're having a conversation, you say, okay, private jets, no, I don't think myself or this, I think we'll rap. But for the fact that you condemn it, the caution comes in. You condemn it and justify it on the BBC, and your party people who condemn it, clapping for you and saying, the president will be riding private jet.
I had a former representative facing with here yesterday, and he also frowned on the way in which the House locals, disintegrated. One of his points was when Kofa and others were taken at the police station up to the central place in the leadership of the House, pay careless attention. Do you agree with it?
No, this is the first time. Every time I know a representative was invited by the police from Roland Camp, Lahan Lasana, even when they arrested Prince Topak during the saga in Nimakan, the Mitan Steel situation, the people rioting, Representative Prince Topak. Okay. Oh yeah, we have a press conference. But the majority group of lawmakers now, maybe not every one of them, but the speaker is a regime speaker, so in the pocket of the president.
So when
because guess
the
what?
regime speaker comes, that speaker is in the pocket of the
what goes around comes around. It's not good for the independence of the legislature. Usually they will escort. Even the lawyer said he was going there. I think the Capitol Building lawyer, right? During the interview, he said he was stopped by the police. The police told him not to go there. Which is a usual routine or courtesy where the lawyer for the Capitol Building, the lawyer, the guy of the department there, they will, or the colleague that morning, the leadership will go, not just the leadership, or they will establish a specialized committee to go along. You understand? That's the kind of solidarity that comes from the legislature. The kind of solidarity, not just the House of Representatives, but even the Senate. Even when talk about mobile, let me just give you an example. When President Salif through the police ordered the arrest of Topa Mobile, you remember? You former Deputy Speaker Topa Mobile on a resident that Rototan era, right? On the main road. Okay, not far from President Salif's place. Before they broke the entire House of Representatives, even the Senate pro tem, Peter Watson was there. The speaker was there. They said, no, you can't disgrace our colleague. Try to go find out at the end of the day after the case, the police lied. say he beat the police, he wounded the police, his bodyguard, all of those things. At the end of the day, they established that it was a lie. The police guys went and rubbed the clothes in the mud. They went to the court when they did the test, that was mud. They lied. That the deputy, no, they said he was wounded. In fact, they said he was in a subconscious state when they reached into the hospital. Unfortunately for them, the first hospital they took the police guy to, he got down and he walked, and the report, we had a report that was presented to the court that they lied.
Do you miss that kind of legislature in this case?
No, the thing is that not a matter of miss. Let me tell you, if the executive can do it to A today, they will do it to B tomorrow. It may be in your favor today, and I'll give you an example. When Eugene Falcon misbehaved on Edwin Snow, a lot of people, oh, Eugene, are your CDC brother, some seditions. I said no. In this legislature, if a government appointee begin to disrespect member of the legislature, our hands, it will come back to us tomorrow. I raised the motion for him to have been arrested and placed behind bars. A then partisan of mine, people call me to talk. I said no. The integrity of the legislature matter. And in this government, it's very common. Assistant deputy minister can insult any lawmaker.
Okay.
And guess what? The lawmakers are politicians. They can criticize. They have oversight responsibility. In the US, you will not see the Secretary of State insulting and the lawmakers. You will not see them arguing with it. No. They will not do that. They were elected. They are politicians. They were advocates. These people are the land ministers and agencies. They are technicians. One deputy minister will jump and insult one lawmaker. Okay? Today, look at Delon and the minister. See how the minister leveled accusation against him. I told them, look, let me tell you this. The legislature should not be disrespected by members of the executive. All the way Yaka used to do it is, the executive under president, we are. No one feels Yaka.
Nah, but I know there were times there were ministers and
no, let me tell you this, none. Let me tell you this. The guy who was the head assistant minister for corruption, or what the boy name, or his name will come, Eli. One time Yeke was doing something over, he went live. When we got you with the minister then, the warning we provided from the legislature, it was clear. Okay, you didn't see that under our administration. But this, guess what? Under this government, the guys get one minister of information will just insult the lawmakers. You know, the last time the deputy minister at what the place, the Ministry of State, I saw her dealing with Representative Musa Berete. You know, I said, what? This early startup with all his problem, he will never pamper that.
Okay.
But with all his problem, will never pamper that. It will never happen. Okay. That will never happen.
Okay.
But in this government, these young children, they feel that the law and gospel onto their own. One minister will jump on Facebook insulting mother and father.
I don't think it's right to call people children, especially in the adulthood.
At my level, I can call people children.
No, it wouldn't.
No, my man, forget about that thing. I need the one put in my mouth.
No, but you.
The man can call me my boy. Forget about that thing.
No, but you're on 19th Street. I can do that.
Okay, those children very rude.
No, don't do that, please.
Why should you tell them? They all call me Mr. Gray.
That's a name.
No, call me Mr. Gray.
That's a name.
But the children for me.
No, don't say children.
That you will tell me. Don't call me Mr. Gray.
Isn't it inappropriate to say Gray? But it is inappropriate to call others.
It's not inappropriate to call somebody that are older than children.
No, it doesn't go well.
Hey, that's your business.
Okay, let's go to
district. It's your choice of what?
Yeah, that's the public.
No, but it's your choice of what?
The public is the judge. Let's go to District 8. Let's go to District 8, Gray. How do you see the leadership?
The guy's inept. Yeah, he's not a leader. The district is heavily underrepresented. Yeah, you know, every time I see him attacking me on his Facebook page, doing different, the guy's inept. This district is heavily underrepresented. Forget about me. Even before him.
Why?
This district is the most political district in the history of the country with the geographic location first and foremost. This district is the most academic district in the country with the number of universities, colleges is the highest. Okay? Now, I don't want to really dwell on him because, to be frank with you, I listen to a lot of complaints. A lot of people call me, people voted. I in chat rooms and see when people dealing with him. To be frank, I don't have to say it. I will not say it. Okay? But to be frank with you, when it comes to the kind of a representation that District 8 used to and love a lot, he's not a good representative.
Who provided that representative?
I know two persons who were here before. I'm one of Rufus Nuves, another person.
If you were love, or the kind of representation was love, love like that, why did you get defeated?
Let me say this, the decision of the people, and I respect the decision of the people. Okay? Sometimes people vote later on, they realize that, oh, yeah, we shown, different reasons.
So you think
but a lot of people if we left here now, and I get out there, and just walk into Sony right now, right here, you still put running behind me.
You're a former leader.
No, I'm just telling you the admiration. But guess what? Let's forget about the election. But is he the kind of representation for District 8? The people have come to realize that it's not the case.
Will you come back 2029?
2029, I don't have to say that now. I didn't come to discuss whether I will come, whether I will run, whether I will not run. I in politics now, and I deal with the situation.
Are you looking up to 2029?
My responsibility is to keep this government on the defensive. That's the job now. I have no further comment on whether I will come back or I will not come back.
You will not come back?
I will make that decision.
When?
Appropriately.
This year, next year?
Appropriately.
When is
appropriate to me may not be appropriate to you.
No, you can say that.
I cannot
I'm
say
not
that.
forcing what is
Let me
appropriate
repeat.
to me.
Let me repeat.
I'm asking when,
let me repeat.
when we'll make
let
that
me
decision
repeat.
become appropriate.
Let me repeat. We'll make that decision appropriately. And when we'll make that decision, you will get it.
Anytime soon?
It doesn't matter when.
Are you riding your pains or what?
Are you my supporter?
I'm asking.
Are you my supporter? I still have a district. I still have a district, CDC district headquarters in Bronco.
Functional?
We got it there. Do they have a district office? The current composition of the leadership.
That's the question that time.
Does Unity Party have a district headquarters in District 8?
It's the Unity Party question.
Okay, thank you very much.
So I'm asking whether yours is
no, thank you very much. I just saying that the district, yes, it's functional. Okay. I'm just saying the district is underrepresented. Okay, yeah,
Moses Acarous Gray, former representative, District 8, Montserrado County. Let's remain respectful. Go ahead. Yeah, let's hear you. What did he say that made young people not to listen? What did he lie on? Tefeda, thank you. We don't have a luxury of time. Hello?
The man you know what to say.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, one thing I want to say to
call your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Mel. I'm calling from Oro.
Call your full name, man.
My name is Mel.
Okay.
Yeah, so one thing I want to say to Mr. Gray is that he's not actually in the position to provide a fair analysis because he works in the office of the then speaker. So the first thing I want to ask him, there was a crime commission. There was an investigation that went on, and there was
go ahead.
Why can't I say really?
a settlement was used to scale up the fire.
Okay.
So that was clear evidence that indeed people burned it.
So you believe it now?
Okay.
People burned. So in the midst, any logical question that there was any confusion. So somebody should be responsible for that.
Yeah, but he believes the current configuration of people rounded out by the police are not responsible. Let's talk to somebody else. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Let's hear you. Go ahead. Awesome. Let's hear you.
Well, I'm following your showcase, Mr. Acarous Gray, and I just want to point out that
And you must back them by facts, sir. You should back them by facts. How? Okay, thank you. Let's talk to the next person quickly. Hello? Let's hear you quickly. 1 minute. From the where? The man said when you walk down the road, it was wrong behind you. Say, you popular. You pop. Did we have to take people that are over him? We have to take people that are over Gray or what? No, you said, Mr. We are made him to vote there to vote. Okay, thank you. This person, hello.